Herbert A. Brown Jr., Focus Winner. Today's message is, God is preparing us, so be patient. Philippians 1:6. And I am certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Christ Jesus returns. 1 Corinthians 3:2. I had to feed you with milk, not with solid food, because you weren't ready for anything stronger. And you still aren't. Romans 8:25. But if we look forward to something that we don't yet have, we must wait patiently and confidently. Again, today's message is, God is preparing us, so be patient. Now, we live in a microwave society. We want it now. We want that new house now. We want that new wife now. We want that new job now. We want that new promotion now. We want it now. We want it yesterday. We want it now. We don't want to wait for anything. Now, God has not blessed me with a great deal of patience, but over time, it's improved as I realize God is preparing me for something greater, and I have to wait patiently and confidently. Do you realize that Jesus didn't start his ministry until he was 30? Not 21, not 22, not 25, not 26, 30! God was preparing his only son, Jesus, to start his ministry at 30. Now, if God was to give us everything right now, it'd be like giving a steak to a baby. He has to prepare us so that each step of the way we're prepared to go up, not down. Now, when I was in high school, I was a long jumper. And, I consistently was jumping 17 feet in practice. And my co-track members said, give it up. You suck. You need to get off this track team. So I improved a little bit incrementally to about 19 feet. Then we came to a track meet. My coach, his name was Officer Brown. I want you to jump JV. I was beyond annoyed because I knew I had more than a junior varsity ability within me. So I went and told the guy, I'm jumping varsity, the guy at the long jump pit. And I jumped 23 feet, 2 inches, second in the state of California. God not only prepares us mentally, but God fuels our fire. God knows I can get complacent. So God often fuels my fire. And that's what he did in that instance. Now, I was conditionally accepted into UCLA. I had to get a B or better in my English class, which I easily did. I got an A. But once I got there, my counselor said, I strongly encourage you to be a history major. I said, no, I'm going to be an economics major. Again, God is fueling my fire, fueling my fire. I was on the honor roll all but one quarter at UCLA, straight A's, all upper division economic courses. While preparing me, God is fueling me. God is preparing me, God is fueling that fire. Now, just before I went to UCLA, I found this summer gig selling Kirby vacuum cleaners. And they convinced me at the time that I could make $75,000 in 3 months, just during the summer. I went home and told my parents, I don't need to go to UCLA. I can sell Kirby vacuum cleaners. My mom went completely nuts. My dad stayed calm. He was confident I would come to my senses. My mom wasn't so sure about that. That $75,000 now is about $459,000 to put it in perspective. After 2 weeks, not making a dime, I quit. I realized people give you empty promises that feed into your greed. Don't fall into that trap. You have to prepare for anything to be successful. Then I was hired with my first job with the Treasury Department. Probationary period for 6 months. What I didn't realize, my two supervisors were told to make sure that they terminated 2 of us that were just hired, and we both happened to be black. So I didn't realize that. So they were coming after us. But they couldn't come after me for performance because they give us pop-up quizzes all the time. I was always number 1 in the quizzes, performed the best in the banks. So they had to attack me for other reasons. They said, we don't like his voice, it's too loud. We don't like his suits he wears. And the first couple of performance reviews, they were horrible. But God is preparing me, fueling my fire, taught me how to respond. I responded to them. They were crying at my response because I was telling it like it is. Now, you know what? They ripped up those initial drafts of my performance reviews and they gave me a decent review. That preparation helped prepare me for others that I would encounter who tried to impede my progress. I end up getting a Treasury Award. I end up developing policies, I end up developing a whole school curriculum, develop line sheets to review loans, recruited at college campuses. I was doing everything, exceeding at a high level, but it required preparation. I didn't get that right away. So if you think you want it now, trust in God. God is preparing you mentally for that next step. Don't think you need it now. Trust in your Creator. God is preparing you. So be patient.